We got PSG. Oui, oui. Je suis Hossam. Je m'appelle Jordan. Bring on PSG, man. Bring on PSG. I ain't worried about that PSG. We're going through, mate.
We're going through, mate.
We're going through, mate. We're going through, mate. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oui, oui. Je m'appelle Hossam, mate. Champions League heritage. I ain't worried about no PSG. Sit your ass down. You gotta slap him.
Darwin, I'm begging you, Darwin. I'm begging you, Darwin. Darwin, I can't watch that. Darwin, for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He misses. Donnarumma saves.
Boy, back the boy.
I back him. I back him now. He's
Didn't sound like you were backing him.
Oh God, I didn't want Darwin to miss of everyone.
Oh my daisy. Nunes. I knew it. I knew he weren't bagging.
Donnarumma saves. Yep, we're out.
We're going through, mate.
We are out, guys. We are out.
We're going through, mate.
Mrs. Jones must deliver.
Come on, there's a moment left in this for Liverpool.
This is my perfect moment with you.
Come on, Curtis. Scouser.
Jones steps up. Saved. Fuck, we're going to be out, mate. That's that.
We're going through, mate.
No! It's over.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done still.
Alisson should have saved that Vitinha penalty. He's a horrible penalty saver. We're out of the Champions League.
Alisson needs to save this from Douay. Match points, PSG. Douay shuffles, steps up, shoots, scores. PSG are through. Liverpool are out on penalties. And the Champions League dreams of Arne Slot men are over. Donnarumma with 2 big saves in the shootout.
You gotta slap him. We're going through, mate.
Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribing to the Football Terrace. But the football gods were out in full force last night. Let's take a look at the full rendition here from Dom, who's on Straight Facts this afternoon. So all make sure you're back here 4 p.m. UK time to cook this fraud. We've got to cook him. We've got to cook him and his heritage.
We got PSG.
We got PSG. Look, that is pure happiness. Look at the smile. Look at it.
Oui, oui. Je suis Hossam. Je m'appelle Jordan. Bring on PSG, man.
Did he just say Je m'appelle Jordan? I think he means Jehabi. He got it wrong. I think my French is terrible, but doesn't that mean my name is anyway?
Got PSG. I ain't worried about.
He's got French lyrics like Del Boy Trotter.
No damn PSG. We're going through, mate. We're going through, mate. Benfica get Barcelona. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Oui, oui. Je m'appelle Hossam, mate. Champions League heritage. I ain't worried about no PSG. Sit your ass down.
And by the way, so you've got to remember this. This wasn't the beginning of the season. This wasn't after the first 3 or 4 matches where they were poor in the Champions League. This was after the City game. This was after their miraculous form. The brilliance they've been playing. He just disregarded them like a piece of used toilet paper.
Gonna slap him.
Slap him.
Gonna slap him. Gonna slap up PSG. Gonna slap them silly.
And now he's got a face like a slapped ass. It's perfect, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant.
These guys think that we are Brest. Have some shame. Paris Saint-Germain.
Listen, it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. He gave it the big and listen, and fair play, he has some chest. But that's what I talk about when it comes to the football gods. You didn't get Brest. You didn't get Steaua Bucharest. You didn't get some tiny little team. You got Paris Saint-Germain. You disregarded their midfield. You disregarded their attack. You disregarded their manager, their turnaround in form. It's a thing of beauty. One of the other best reactions that I saw last night as well was this here, right? Honestly, this is one of the best things I've ever... Let me move that more in the middle. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Because I kind of get it, but don't at the same time. Take a little look. Take a little look here.
Again, up against the Curtis Jones, must deliver.
Come on, there's a moment left in this for Liverpool. Come on. Unlucky, lad. Head up, come on.
They knew. Do you know what's interesting? When you go and watch all the fan channel reactions last night to the penalties, the Liverpool fans knew there was almost no confidence. I think the last 30 minutes of extra time really took it out of them.
I believe
Curtis Jones.
Come on, Curtis. Scouser. Scouser.
He's a scouser. That means he'll score. I love it. That's why I love fan content, because it makes no sense, but there is sense within that. if you get where I'm coming from, him being scoused does not mean he's going to score. But in that moment where you're desperate, where you're nervous, where your emotions are everywhere, it kind of does make sense.
Steps up, saved. Fuck. We're going to be out, mate. That's that.
Look at the disappointment.
Liverpool's champ.
Look, it's gone. His soul has left his body.
Champions League dream looks like it's going to die on a penalty shootout at Anfield.
It did. It went. It absolutely went. I tell you, someone who couldn't really take it yesterday. We all saw Jamie Carragher was in the stadium, a bright red face, fuming. Take a listen to this on CBS.
Was that obviously it was a toss up with Virgil van Dijk, so the PSG must have won the toss to take it the other end, but also took.
Yes, they did win that toss.
The first penalty, so I wasn't quite sure what had happened there.
Yeah, there's two tosses, Jamie. You've played football long enough. There's a toss for what end, and there's a toss for who goes first or second. And they don't pick per se. What happens is that heads means first, towels will mean you go second, and it's flips and they pick heads or towels, right? So they don't win the coin toss, then choose if they go first or not. They pick whether they want to go first or not, and then it's a flip of a coin. It's completely fair, Jamie. But the way he's trying to make... Why did they get to win two tosses of a coin? Because it's a 50-50 chance both times, Jamie. Accept it. But Jamie wasn't the only bitter Liverpool fan last night. I saw this on social media, and it made me absolutely die, from Sam Maguire. Mad how there's a PSG fan masquerading as a referee tonight. Look, he made one mistake where he missed the free kick on the edge of the box where Salah's leg got trodden on. But the referee had a phenomenal game. He let good tackles happen in the game. There was the dive from Salah for the penalty where his face got clipped, little touch on the face, little ruffle up of the beard. That's not a penalty. There was the foul by Mendes on Salah that was missed outside the box. VAR can't get involved. But I thought over two legs, the referee had a very, very strong game indeed. There was other rumours last night that the automated offside made a mistake. None of that has been verified. And what I do find interesting is Liverpool fans all season, I've been in solidarity with them, that they've called out bad refereeing decisions but never allowed them to become excuses for games where they haven't won. But last night with Jamie Carragher talking about the toying cost, Sam Maguire, we never got to see the images from the automated offside. They're going on and doing up a full sort of Arsenal conspiracy theory, which they shit on every week. When Arsenal or Man United or Spurs or any other club calls out referees, Liverpool fans are the first, and we've always supported them in this, to say you've got to also hold your team accountable. And there wasn't a lot of that last night from a particular group. Not calling out Slot for getting his tactics wrong. Not calling out Mohamed Salah for having a poor game. Not calling out Darwin Núñez for letting the ball run out of play when he shouldn't. You had Diaz making poor decisions. Jota was absolutely non-existent. The midfield, in large parts of these two legs, got run through. These are all things that need to be discussed. But instead, the Liverpool fans who have slandered Arsenal all year just revert to the same thing they did, that they called out. Must have been the referees. And Arsenal were playing on a lot of Liverpool fans' minds last night as well. And you could see this where Lewis here says Arsenal breezed past this PSG team, by the way. And it's like, and I saw a lot of people before the game, will beat PSG, Arsenal beat them. And what I thought was so funny about that is, one, Arsenal living in their minds rent-free. Secondly, you're disregarding Arsenal as a poor club when they're not. Thirdly, you disregard PSG. You overlook PSG because you thought a shit team in Arsenal beat them. That arrogance, I think has helped to cost Liverpool their place in the Champions League. Also, when it comes to Slot, someone called it out on the show yesterday, and the more I think about it, the more I feel it's true. And I think it was a super chatter called this out, Bash, where he said the manager went so gun-ho at the beginning and left himself open. They scored that early goal, and it changed the complexity, the makeup and the game state of the game. And it's correct. It's true. But no one wants to call it out. Here's the Liverpool fan here calling in to Talksport to call out Jason Cundy. Take a listen.
Enough of Cundy. I've had enough of you, Cundy. I can't contain myself anymore. Listen to your nonsense. What do you think I mean? The fact that, like, obviously you must be creaming your knickers right now. The fact that we just lost on penalty shootout, right?
I had fun.
Okay, but the thing is, right, we're going to do the double at least. But I don't care about doubles. Forget about Newcastle and Wembley on Sunday. I care about the league title and going on 20 titles in Man United. Everything else is just conversation.
Just compensation? What are you talking about?
6 days a week or twice on a Sunday. But your nonsense that I've had to listen to, the dribble.
Go on, tell me what have I said? What have I said?
We're playing boring. We're not worthy champions. We're playing like mediocre. The league, no one's questioning us. No one's playing like Arsenal, the Man City, all these other teams. They fell off a cliff.
But they have, though, Steph. They have, Steph. Listen.
Look, I get him calling out Talksport for any kind of talk that Arsenal and Liverpool, are not worthy champions because Arsenal and City have had poorer seasons. That it should be called out. But the copium, I don't really care about the Champions League. I don't care about the Carragher. Even though he said we're going to smash Newcastle to pieces, I don't care about doing the double. I only care about winning the Premier League. This is just lies. This is just copium. We all want to win every tournament we're in. Even if you're winning others. And when Man United won the Carabao Cup 2 years ago and then lost the FA Cup final, I was gutted we lost the FA Cup final. It's okay. We won another trophy. That makes it a little bit easier to cope with. But there is no Liverpool fan who isn't deeply upset at the last two games, the last two performances. And they can listen, I call out Cundy, I call out these pundits on a regular basis. And the element of Liverpool being lucky in the league is fair enough. But I actually listened to this show. Jason Cundy didn't say they were not worthy champions. Those words didn't leave his mouth. He did say he finds their football a little bit dull, not particularly entertaining, as he found Jurgen Klopp's, which is a fair statement to make. But the caller here is lying about what Jason Cundy said. Now, sticking with Talksport, this here is Adrian Durham talking about the game yesterday. Some real damning words from him. Take a little listen.
I was surprised with how Liverpool played more than anything. I did think Paris had a really good chance of getting through. But, you know, they won the game over 90 minutes last night, Paris Saint-Germain. They goalless during extra time. So we went to the shootout. And Darwin Núñez, I just don't get it at all. I mean, he did not get up to speed with the game when he came on as a sub. Didn't seem to know where to run or when to run. It just wasn't, he wasn't playing well at all. He let a ball run out of play for no reason. He wasn't good. So why he's stepping up second to take the penalty is absolutely beyond me. You've got Gakpo, who's just come on as a sub. Elliott's just come on as a sub. If I was Elliott, I'd be fuming because he only got the second half of extra time, having scored the winner in the first leg. So I think Arne Slot made some big mistakes last night, and Darwin Núñez second up to take a penalty was probably the biggest of all.
Listen, I have to agree with Adrian Durham here. Arne Slot's had a fantastic season. He deserves all the flowers, the praise that he is getting for coming in year one in the Premier League, taking over from Klopp, taking this brilliant Liverpool squad and not just making them title contenders, they're winning the Premier League. But he got things wrong last night. His system was wrong, the approach, Darwin Núñez coming onto the pitch before Harvey Elliott as an example, the order of the penalties. These are all areas that should be criticised by Liverpool fans. But we do live in a world now where criticism is often treated as being too negative. And there is a difference between Slot got this wrong, I want to see him do better next time, and Slot made a mistake, sack him, he's a bum, he's a fraud, get rid of him. Those two things are not the same. And anyone who thinks they are, you should probably just stay away from giving your opinion. You're not stable. You're not a stable person if you think they're the same thing. So stay away. But I think Arne Slot has been absolutely right to call him out. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. We're back around 4 p.m. UK time with Straight Facts today. Give us your views and opinions below. But I have enjoyed the last 12 hours or so, not just because Liverpool went out, but the anger at the criticism of the team. So Liverpool fans being angry that the team is being criticised. They turn into those delusional Arsenal fans who simply and only blame referees. And the football gods were out in absolutely tremendous fashion after people like Hassam completely wrote off PSG. And that's why I think you should always keep your powder dry. Until next time, people, take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all again soon.